What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail, as well as the title of the video, that is correct, guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 13 Obsidian. Now, I do want to give a shout out to a few people, one being Bay for the assistance on this W, as well as my guy Peanut. Peanut, man, I really appreciate you for coming through and helping your boy out. Also want to give a shout out to my guy Outsole. Much love, man. You're always coming through for your boy, man. I really appreciate it. Also want to give a shout out to my guy Chris Caldwell. Man, you alerted your boy. I knew what was happening. I knew it was up. Cop the sneaker, man. I really appreciate it to all of you guys, because I did struggle on trying to get this sneaker, guys. This was not an easy W for me, at least. For some people it was. However, it turned out to be an easy W because of the sneaker community and the friends that I have. And again, Bay, as you know, she always comes through for your boy, and I really appreciate her tremendously, man. So shout out to all of those people. Big ups to Shoepocalypse Facebook group, guys. That is one of the best groups that you could be in, to be honest, if you're in my local area. I mean, it can help you out elsewhere in the world if that is your location, but here in my local area, Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know what it is, man. Well, we're doing big things for the sneaker community. You know, help is there, guys, when needed. And that is how I was able to secure multiple pairs of this shoe. And I did give back to the community by helping other people secure pairs as well. And that's what it's all about, being a sneakerhead in general, helping the community out, because it has been tough as hell to get sneakers lately. However, guys, this was one of my anticipated pickups. I've been eyeing this sneaker ever since images first started to surface. I had to have it. I'm not sure about everyone else. It did seem to kind of be downplayed in the sneaker community just a bit. Not much hype circulating it, not much resale value, even pre-release nor post-release. However, I do think this will be one that will shoot up down the line. It is an Obsidian colorway, and we know UNC, Obsidian, they're both kind of combined in this sneaker, as well as some of the other sneakers in the past, such as the Air Jordan 1 Obsidian. And I feel like that colorway always tends to do well down the line, if not initially. Unfortunately, that was not the case with this sneaker. So for those who did not cop the sneaker or didn't want the sneaker due to that reason, that it wasn't really that hype, it did help a lot of other people secure their pair. That's how it works. You snooze, you lose. So I am glad to be able to secure this pair and bring this unboxing to you guys right here on All About The Sneaker. Now, before we go any further, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we did secure the bag at Foot Locker. Big ups Foot Locker for the W on this one. Now, I do want to give a big ups to Dig Sporting Goods. DSG is what we call it. Big ups to them as well. I was able to secure a pair there. Big ups to Hibbett Sports. I was able to secure a pair at Hibbett. And big ups Foot Action, because I did hit at Foot Action as well, although unfortunately I was not able to secure that pair simply because I would have had to make a, let's just say, a super duper long drive, and I was not willing to pull that off after I already had multiple pairs. It just wasn't worth the time. So unfortunately, I did let that one go to someone else. However, I still want to give a big shout out to the Foot Locker Inc., because that is my main source, guys. Hey, they know how to show loyalty to their loyal customers, in my opinion at least. I'm not sure for everyone, but if you do spend with them on a continuous basis, build up your points, build up your account tier, you do have a better chance of winning. Foot Locker is where I did hit for the presentation for this video, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we do have a silver box, the typical Air Jordan 13 box, just with a little bit of a change up to it. We do have a powder blue Jumpman right there in the center in that circle. That is a switch up. Typically it is a red Jumpman, but on this one they gave us was powder blue. Very nice, Jordan brand. Just a little bit change up to the hue or the color of the Jumpman. That goes a long way. It does match with the shoe versus giving us the typical red Jumpman on the standard box. On the bottom of the box, we get our typical Nike and Jordan branding. And on one side of the box, we get our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 13 Retro. The colorway is white, powder blue, multi. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan. And the suggested retail value is $190 US. $190 US, I can get with that. That is the standard price for an Air Jordan Retro, so it is a little much, especially for a lot of people. That is an expensive shoe, I'm not gonna lie guys, but at least it didn't hit the 200 mark and up, which makes it extremely hard for a lot of people to get sneakers because no one really wants to pay that price. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, as you can see here, we do have our typical flip up lid on the box. And let me get my receipt out of the way. Under the lid, we just get white. I don't see any quality control stickers or anything like that, but after looking at the shoe, it does appear to have really good quality. Flipping the tissue paper up, as you can see, we get our standard off-white tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. Now, I did think it was pretty cool in the colorway that they switched the blue up to powder blue instead of university blue. We've got a lot of university blue this year. I'm not sure the differences. They look the same to me. However, they call this one powder blue. So, hey, kind of glad to have that name in the colorway of one of my sneakers in the collection. And there you have it, guys, the Air Jordan 13 Obsidian, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. Very underrated sneaker as far as pre-release goes, but I am glad to have this one in the collection. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360. All right, guys, just looking at this sneaker in hand, oh my God, like I'm blown away. It is very, very dope. It's a clean Air Jordan 13, simple, straight to the point, has the Obsidian colorway. You can't go wrong with it. Now let's go ahead and go over the shoe a little in depth, starting here with our outsole. As you can see, we do get this powder blue outsole, very, very vibrant, very clean. Glad that they added this to the outsole. Now, it's only on one other area of the upper, so you can't really see it that well, but you do see it just outlining the outsole as you're walking, and people will notice that. So very nice touch, Jordan brand. Right here on our midsole pod areas, we do get white, as we're accustomed to seeing on a lot of Air Jordan 13s. Nothing different there. Moving on up to this portion of the midsole, we do get some suede on our midsole, and that is in the Obsidian blue colorway, which appears to be a very dark navy, sort of like a midnight navy color. And it actually appears to look black because it is so dark until the light hits it. But that does extend all the way up from the forefront of the midsole all the way to the rear. And then moving on up here to the upper, we get that same suede and the same Obsidian color going around this little mud guard area here. Now, it may be a little tough to see in the camera that that's even suede. From what I see, it looks dark, it looks black, but you guys may see it a little better in the post-production of the video. Now, we do get the exact same Obsidian colorway going around our toe, and this is in a tumbled leather. Very, very clean. I'll try to get up close so you can see that it is tumbled leather, just merging from suede to leather. However, you can't tell when you're walking at a distance. It just looks almost solid black or solid midnight blue all over that portion of the upper. Now, as far as that suede, we do get that extending up here around our collar area, or our ankle area, should I say, as well as we get our hologram Jumpman in there. Very cool. That is one of the best parts of the Air Jordan 13 is that hologram. It's iconic. Can't go wrong with it. And that little piece is covered with plastic. It always comes that way, standard out the box. Do you guys leave your plastic or do you peel that off? For some people, it's a pet peeve to leave things like that on their sneakers. It comes off immediately and the shoe gets rocked. For me, on the other hand, I like to leave it there. I don't know, OCD, you guys know how I am. Mint condition, the best condition the shoe could be in is how I like to keep it, and I just leave it on it. No big. However, guys, moving on up to the upper, as you can see, we do get some white tumbled leather here. Now, this leather is a little bit different than what we got on our toe cap. At least it feels a little different. Now, on the toe cap, maybe there's a piece up under here that makes it a little more hard and stiff, so the shoe keeps its form. Not sure how they really construct these shoes, but it feels a little stiff on this area here. But I can tell the leather is nice, smooth, and tumbled. But again, there may be some sort of plate or cup or something underneath to keep this rounded form of the shoe. However, on this area here, it is really, really nice leather. I actually got some gray scoop pairs, and that leather is butter on the gray scoop. It is way, way buttery. On the men's pair, they don't tend to do it as much, but I think the shoe gets more structure, so I'm not sure, again, how they construct these shoes, but it is a little more stiff here on the men's pair than it is on the gray school. However, still overall nice leather on the upper, tumbled, still soft. I'm digging it a lot. Now up here on our sock liner, we do get a white mesh sock liner. We'll go over that here in a bit, but it does blend well with this area of the shoe, so I did want to point that out. Other than that, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side. Just a little bit of change up in the pattern or the cut of the sneaker as far as our panels go. Other than that, the same colorway, pretty much almost identical to the lateral side. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see our white midsole just wrapping around the forefront of the shoe. You can see a little bit of that powder blue here on the tip of the outsole. See that tumbled leather there in Obsidian, a little bit better on our toe cap. Very, very nice. Got a shiny kind of vibe to it, but in person it looks to be a bit matte, so I'm digging it. Here we get our Obsidian blue Jordan tag with white text saying Jordan, and flipping that down, we do get our Roman numeral 13 underneath. Now, if the Air Jordan 13 is something new to you, or you got your first pair, whatever, you may not even know that's there, so it's kind of a little hidden nod or gesture or whatever it's called towards the Air Jordan 13, just to let you know, hey, this is the real deal, this is the 13. Now, going up our tongue here, we do get more suede and Obsidian. Very nice, love that it's suede on the tongue. We also get standard Obsidian rope laces in place, digging that a lot. Now, I do think if this shoe would have came with multiple laces, that would have been dope. Maybe give us that powder blue, maybe give us white, maybe give us both. That would have been very nice, but I do like the Obsidian laces because it does blend with the tongue and just gives it a almost blacked out look up top, even though we're talking about blue, a blued out look up top. Very, very clean. On up to the top of the tongue, we do get some more of that Obsidian tumbled leather that we got on our toe box. Pretty clean for that, guys, and we also get a stitch Jumpman in powder blue that matches very well with the outsole. Now, this is the part of the upper that I said we do get a little bit more powder blue, just a hint on that Jumpman to set it off and give it contrast. Very nice, digging it a lot. As you can see, going around the lining of our tongue, we also get more mesh, just like we get here on our sock liner. And just looking at the tongue from a straightforward view, you can see that, so be aware of that, guys. Especially if you're rocking blue jeans or anything like that, you want to kind of keep it off of your jeans, or make sure your jeans are washed to the point that it's not dyeing off indigo on that white part, because that will get nasty. Onto the rear of the shoe, guys, very, very clean. You can see that powder blue on our outsole, white on our midsole, as well as that Obsidian suede. And we have that extending from our midsole all the way up to the rear. Love the way that the pattern is. It just kind of swooshes around here with this white panel, and we get this bigger area of the white panel here. And just from the rear, it makes it a dope shape. I'm digging it a lot. We also get a little bit more of that mesh material here on the rear top portion of our sneaker. Very clean, digging it. That pretty much wraps it up for the rear of the sneaker. Moving along. All right, guys, you already know what the deal is. You cannot see in there. I'm not gonna unlace the shoe to show the inside, so bear with me on the interior. See the insole of the shoe, it appears to be black. Maybe it's Obsidian, so it's either black or Obsidian. I cannot tell, guys. It is dark as heck in there, but it does have a powder blue Jumpman painted on, as well as our size sticker, and we also have a cardboard shoe tree in place. But other than that, guys, we do get that white mesh sock liner, as I've mentioned earlier in the video, and that pretty much wraps it up for the interior. Last but not least, onto the outsole of the shoe. Probably one of the best parts of this shoe is this outsole. This outsole is dope as hell, in my opinion, guys. Digging it a lot. Loving that powder blue just outlining the outsole of the shoe. We get those white traction pods, or panther prints is what they call it, on the forefront of the outsole, as well as the rear of the outsole. We also get our carbon fiber plate with the little speckle, polka dots, whatever you want to call it, guys. Very, very clean. And you can also see that on the lateral side of the shoe, just extending up a little bit towards the midsole. Then we also get that infamous cat eye in some sort of a blue. Maybe that's where they're getting multi. I'm not sure what blue that is, but it's very nice. And let me turn it the right way so you can see. We get a black Jumpman on there, and it is sparkly underneath. Very, very cool. Or should I say sort of hologramish? Hologramish? Is that a word? I don't know. Go figure. However, in between these traction pod areas, we do get some painted Obsidian, or maybe it's black. It's really hard to tell, and that is sort of how the insole looks, so I can't tell if that's Obsidian or black, guys. You let me know in the comments below. However, that does wrap it up for the outsole of the shoe. Moving along. All right, guys, again, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 13 Obsidian, a very, very fire 13, guys. Probably the best 13 of the year, in my opinion. I'm not gonna even cap. I picked up a few pairs, and this one is by far my favorite so far. Now, I think there's another Air Jordan 13 coming out this year that is purple, and it has a reflective side panel here versus this leather, you know, like we got on the Royal, I think it was Royal Blue. I can't remember. You can go check it out on my channel, guys. I have that one as well. But there's also a red pair that had that same sort of reflective material, and we also got that on the Flint 13s as well as the red Flint 13s. You know what I'm talking about. But there's another one coming out, and I believe it is this year. If so, I will definitely be going after that sneaker. But so far, this one here is my favorite. Now, comment below and let me know if you guys went after this sneaker or not. You decided to pass. You copped it for the keep. You copped it for resale. You copped it for retail. You copped it to resale. You let me know, guys, in the comments below, and I'd really appreciate it. As you know, I'm always in the comments responding. Now, if you did want this sneaker and you did not get your pair, hopefully they will do a restock on these. The resale value doesn't seem to be too high out there, so you can go check out GOAT, StockX, Flight Club. You get the point, and see if you can find a good deal out there, guys. It shouldn't be too hard, but again, you can wait and see if they do restocks. Maybe they'll do re-raffles on some stores if they got their pairs late or have leftovers. Who knows? We will see in the days to come. However, guys, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, we are approaching the 2K subscriber mark, guys, so I really want to thank all of my subscribers for rocking with your boy. It's been a couple of weeks maybe before I got my last video up. As you may or may not know, the Air Jordan 5 Oreo, better known as Moonlight, has gotten pushed back to September 25th, so I will be picking up that sneaker and doing a review as well. However, I should have gotten that sneaker a week and a half ago when it was first supposed to re-release, and unfortunately, since it got pushed back, I did not have content for you guys. Now, I did get a Yeezy slide. I may go ahead and do that and bring that video to you guys real soon, but now today is the Obsidian 13, and next we will go ahead and get that Oreo or Moonlight 5 and bring that content to you guys. But however, I do appreciate you guys rocking with me. As always, thank you for tuning in, thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, doing all of that good stuff. Very much appreciated, guys. Hopefully we can hit that 2K subscriber mark before the year's up, and I will be doing a sneaker giveaway, so you do want to be locked in. Make sure that notification bell is smashed up, and guys, stay rocking with your boy, because I'll rock with you all 100%. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Till the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.